Hey everyone, hope you are doing fine. In the last video, we talked about what a calorie is. And in this video, we are going to explain to you what energy balance is.
So let's get started. Calories quantify energy. Now, as we already know, energy that we consume and energy that we expend.
Everything that we consume as food gives us energy, and every function that our body does, whether it be voluntary or involuntary, uses up energy.
All in all, our body works on the law of thermodynamics. That is, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. Having said that, we know whatever energy our body consumes is going to be accounted for. Either it will be spent for our energy needs or it will be stored. That depends on our needs. So in terms of nutrition, calorie balance is energy balance and energy balance is energy in versus energy out. Let's see what energy in and energy out are.
All the calories that we consume contribute to energy in. So the only component of energy in is all the food and beverages that our body consumes for its energy needs.
All the energy that our body expends while moving about and doing its basic bodily functions contributes to energy out. It is important to know about the components of energy out as they will give us a clear picture of what lies in our control and what doesn't.
Energy out can be broken down into BMR, TEF, TEA and NEAT. Don't freak out. They are quite easy to understand and trust me, they will literally help you become
Atmanirbhar
and
mindful
in the long run.
Let's take it one by one. BMR stands for basal metabolic rate. It is the amount of calories that your body is burning while at rest. And believe it or not, BMR is the biggest part of the total energy out.
It is around 60 to 75% of it. Basically, this energy is being used for all the metabolism that is going on inside our body. Imagine. Our bodies are like these really demanding machines that need fuel even at rest also.
Next is TEF. This means thermic effect of feeding. It's simply the amount of calories that the body burns for the digestion of food. Think of it this way. Your body is burning a few calories right after you've eaten food.
Thermic effect of feeding contributes to around 10% of our total energy expenditure. This is not so much in our direct control.
Now comes TEA, thermic effect of activity. This is the most popular component of energy out. All our workout, exercise, the gym and any structured set of activity that we do is TEA.
This is that part of energy out that we have maximum control over because obviously we can plan our exercises and its frequency and intensity. It can be up to 15 to 35% of total calories burned.
Last one is NEAT. This is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Now this is a component of TEA and it's a favorite one.
This is the energy spent in the daily activity that is not sleeping, exercising or eating. Energy spent in walking, standing at your desk while working, fidgeting around, talking on your phone, brushing your teeth, doing daily chores and other such things is what NEAT is.
Now that we know the basic things of energy in and energy out, we can figure out what happens when energy balance is maintained or is disturbed.
Remember the first law of thermodynamics? So that is applicable to our bodies also. So consider the situation. If you are consuming more energy than you are spending, then you are going to be in a positive energy balance. Now practically, that is, you are eating more calories than you are burning, hence creating a surplus of calories. Now this surplus of calories gets stored in the body in the form of fat and other things.
This means the excess energy, which is the extra energy, is not getting destroyed but is getting stored.
Now consider this situation. If you are consuming lesser energy than you are spending, you are going to be in a negative energy balance. Simply, this is when you are eating lesser calories than you are burning, hence creating a deficit of calories, that is calorie deficit.
The body is anyway going to spend a certain amount of calories and the calories eaten in this situation are not enough to fuel that. Now the body has to compensate for this deficit and it has to make up for this energy requirement. Hence, it is going to tap into its energy reserves. And what are these energy reserves? It's primarily the stored fat in the body.
Now another situation. If the energy put in the body equals the energy spent by it, it means the body is in maintenance, meaning the body will maintain its weight.
And now that you know how energy balance works, a few things need to be emphasized on because that will make your life easier and better around weight management.
As we see, BMR and TEF is not so much in our control. What we have control over is TEA and NEAT. that is our workouts and our daily movement. By increasing that, we somewhat have control over what amount of calories we are burning or our total energy expenditure. Great. Now here's the thing. What you have total control over is the energy in part, the food and beverages that you consume in totality.
It's something that people mostly think they don't have control over, but they do. And this is where they lag. See, you wouldn't need to go nuts about your exercise or your energy out if you took care of your food consumption and your energy in the first place.
So let's take this for an example. एक दिन शेरू जाता है KFC में और एक चिकन जिंगर ऑर्डर करता है और साथ में एक कोक का कैन ली। 20 मिनट के अंदर अंदर भाई साहब 600 कैलोरीज के आसपास कंज्यूम कर लेते हैं। अब वो सोच रहे हैं कि वो शाम को जिम जाएंगे और पूरे कैलोरीज बर्न कर लेंगे। अभी शाम को वर्कआउट करके सब बर्न कर लूंगा मैं। आई नो लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु थिंक लाइक शेरू। मे बी आपने भी कभी ऐसा सोचा होगा। बट कंसिडर दिस, जो जिम में जाके हम वेट ट्रेनिंग करते हैं 1-2 घंटा, उसमें रियलिस्टिकली 300 कैलोरीज बर्न होता है मैक्सिमम। 1 घंटा लगातार फ्री स्टाइल स्विमिंग से बर्न होगा 400 से 500 कैलोरी और 1 आवर जुम्बा से बर्न होगा कम से कम 300-400 कैलोरी। नाउ यू टेल मी रियलिस्टिकली, हाउ मेनी ऑफ अस डू दैट काइंड ऑफ रिगरस ट्रेनिंग रिलीजियसली एवरी डे और इवन एवरी टाइम वी ईट समथिंग दैट इज रियली कैलोरी डेंस? अब शेरू सोच रहा है कि वो शाम को वर्कआउट करके पूरा बर्न कर लेगा। अब वो जिम जाता है, वर्कआउट करता है 1-2 घंटा, जिसमें से 30 मिनट फोन पे लगा हुआ था, तो उसने बर्न करी कम से कम 200-300 कैलोरी, मैक्सिमम 300 करी होगी। तो उसको 20 मिनट भी नहीं लगे थे 600 कैलोरी तक कंज्यूम करने में, लेकिन 1.5-2 घंटा लग गया 300 कैलोरी बर्न करने में। सो द पॉइंट बीइंग, इट इज मच easier to control the energy in part rather than the energy out part. Not saying that you cannot have a burger or any other calorie-rich food here and there, but what you need to do is manage your energy in and energy out in a more efficient and sustainable manner. So even if you do indulge, you know that it is a part of your plan.
Again, it is much easier to consume energy than it is to spend energy. Being cautious about your energy in or your calorie intake should be prioritized when you're seeking to gain or lose weight, rather than going all crazy about sweating it out at the gym or killing it on the treadmill.
Consider it like prevention is better than cure. This is definitely a mindset change because for a long time we have been saying things like,
अरे एक्सरसाइज करके सब बर्न कर लेंगे, लेकिन खाना मेरे से कम नहीं होगा।
whereas the fact is that controlling your energy intake is more important alongside exercise and activity.
Having mentioned that, the 2 energy out components, that is TEA and NEAT, are also something in our control. TEA or structured exercise or workout is great as long as we do it regularly. Most people who take care of their health overall take care of their exercise also. Exercise is not only important for weight management but has a huge scope of other health benefits also, some of them being digestion, cardiovascular health, longevity, mental health, and a lot of other things also. Hence, it should be made part of a healthy lifestyle.
But not everyone is bothered about NEAT. NEAT should be emphasized more, especially in today's world, as technology is making it really easy for manual labor to take a backseat. And being active in general is overlooked, and hence there is a greater need to increase the daily activity.
It is really easy and beneficial to increase NEAT. How we can do that? Here are a few things that we can adopt in our daily lives to increase NEAT.
So we hope you learned something new and useful from this video.
And you should keep these things in mind for longer.
Because fitness is not just exercise and calories, it's more than that.
It is a mindset and behavioral change.
So yeah, to conclude, take care of the things that you have more control over. That is energy in and TEA and NEAT and stress less.
Catch you in another video. Stay tuned.
Please share if you find this helpful.